Do you want to grow a YouTube channel without burning out? Well, these 10 tools, okay, are a must-have. They make your job so much easier, okay? So the number one tool that I'm going to choose is ChatGPT. This thing is amazing. It does so many really cool things like brainstorming, coming up with stories, hashtags, comedy writing, coming up with hooks, getting titles more clickable, and talking to that dang YouTube machine that helps you with SEO. In fact, you could just plug in a whole bunch of stuff and it gives you all the damn answers. It even comes up with outlines for your YouTube videos. But to be honest with you, I use a lot of blogging for my outlines. But you can do that too. It does all the work for you. So it's so cool and so easy. The only thing that I'm going to say about that some people use ChatGPT wrong is I've seen this before, like in LinkedIn, where they write the whole article in ChatGPT, and it's so boring and dry. It's like, you don't want to do that. You want to kind of sprinkle in because you want it to be entertaining. So because if people drop off, then it's not going to help you. But that's the number one tool by far. Next up, I'm going to go with Canva. Canva is freaking amazing. And you can do everything with free. They try to upsell you on all kinds of stuff, but you don't need to do this. I'm lazy today. I just came from the ocean. I was surfing. I didn't work. But I just came up with this and I took no time for this stupid thumbnail. But it makes thumbnails, for your YouTube videos. And you could do it with Pinterest. You could do a lot of really cool stuff with Canva, all free. So that's another must-have tool for YouTube, okay, as well. Number 3, I'm going to go with autoresponders, okay? And when I got started in internet marketing, I think it was like 15 years ago, they were super expensive. And look at this. These autoresponders, free forever. You could send 15,000 emails a month, guys, with this one stupid, well, it's not stupid, it's a great tool. Autoresponder. You know what you could do with autoresponders. They're amazing. They're so cool. If you know what you're doing, you don't even need that much traffic. And another great one is System.io, and you don't even need a website. It does everything for you, and you can send an insane amount of emails for no money. No money. Okay? All right, so that's the next one. All right. Autoresponders. And if you're not sure like how to use emails, I have like a bunch of free training and free guides that all about copywriting, how to get emails opened, what to put in email, how often to send them. And I'll include a link to this post here so you can, if you want to get more in depth on all this stuff, you can. I'll put it down in the description to make it easier, okay, for you. All right, then next up is paid ads. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, but the thing is, paid ads can really complement a YouTube channel for so many reasons. I mean, look at this stuff. It does a lot of really cool things. But here's the tricky part about paid ads is how do you even start? How do you know when to change things? The split testing. Should you use one platform more? How do you create a paid ad? I mean, there's a million questions. And because money is on the line, it's just not easy to start. And they have a tool right here that really helps you get in the game very quickly, very fastly, and you can start with very little money, and it runs ads on all the platforms, helps you come up with ads, does all the split testing for you, and optimizes the ads. So it's a really, really cool tool that you can use. You don't have to use it, of course, but it's a nice, it is nice. And I'll include that in a link below, and you can check it out as well, this whole blog post about it. All right, next up is editing. And, to be honest with you, I took a whole course on editing videos. And you can learn some really cool stuff like transitions. You can zoom one element into the video in. You could add music, and you can cut parts of your videos out if you make a mistake, You can put two films together. I'm sure I learned a whole lot more. But at the end of the day, I'm interested in speed, and editing takes time, even with keyboard shortcuts. So I don't really edit my videos. I just make them, and if I make a mistake, oh well. So, but if you are going to learn editing, this is the one that I have and got trained with. It's called DaVinci Resolve, and I think it's free. You can do a lot. Well, I think there's a paid version and a free version, but could do a lot of stuff with the free version, but there's a big learning curve. It's pretty complicated. All right. Next up is reposting videos. And here's the thing, and this is no secret, but short videos are kicking ass. You know, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram videos. They do really, really good, and you can repurpose those videos. And you know that there's whole courses out there on taking one video that's already viral and tweaking it a little bit, and then reposting it. And you could do that. And what I recommend is starting with TikTok, because TikTok videos could be more easily repurposed on other platforms. And I do this. So it's a really cool trick, and they have whole systems out here where you can discover the most viral content in seconds, and then you just tweak with it, and then you repost it, and you can get traffic from it. I mean, it works. That's what's called stitching in TikTok. And what's so cool about YouTube, TikTok videos is you can download it and then re-upload it to many other places as well. I mean, just a ton of places, all free traffic. And if you're interested in checking it out, I'll include a link in the description below to make it easy for you. And you can use it now and then, or you could use it a lot. It's completely up to you. All right. Next up is microphone and videos, okay? And I've heard that 80% of the video is microphone, and I believe that because I can listen to a podcast. But try watching a video when the sound is not good. It's very hard, okay? And for the microphone that I'm using right here, this one, I'm using this thing. This thing was $13, guys. And what's so cool about this is you can also use it for your phone if you want to make a TikTok video, or your laptop. And I've noticed the difference. I really have. Now, it's not as good as a boom mic. A boom mic is like those big ones that are expensive. But it's still really, really good for dirt cheap. And so that's the one that I use and recommend. But they have better ones. And the video, just use an inexpensive web camera or your phone works. But the audio is everything to a video. All right, next up is you can remove background images of an image. And Canva charges for this, but you don't need to use Canva and spend money. There's this tool called pixelcut.ai. I use that for this YouTube video, but they have other ones like this one. I actually saved this stupid thing, remove.bg. They just started doing this where you can only download 3, but remove background BG is another free tool that you can use, and you can cut out the background and upload it to make thumbnails. So that's another really cool tip. All right. YouTube SEO, and there's tools like that they can help you with this. vidIQ is one of them, where you can stick in the keywords that you're targeting, and it'll tell you a score like the competition, the search volume. Now, to be honest with you, I would take this with a grain of salt. I'm not sure how accurate this is, and also YouTube, not everybody finds your video through search. It's not like blogging. They find your videos through suggested videos and a whole bunch of other avenues as well. But this is a kind of a cool little tool. And what you could do, and I do this a lot actually, is I'll take one keyword that I'm going for, like a topic like this, and I'll run it through ChatGPT. I actually did this earlier, and it'll come up with a shit ton of freaking ideas, and you just run them right through this vidIQ, and it'll give you a score. And you just pick the one with the best score, but it has to kind of match what your video is about too. So that's a cool little tip that you can use. And lastly, screen recording. I mean, this thing is free. I'm using screenrecord.com for this thing, and what's so cool about screen recording is it can kind of make your videos interesting, and it can kind of change it up, and it's completely free. And I like this one because it kind of shows your face, so you can kind of add that to it, because sometimes when I watch screencast videos and there's no person talking, I lose interest as much. I don't know why. That's just me. Plus, when your face is there, you know a human is actually talking. It's not like AI or something. Well, maybe I'm AI. I'm not AI. But anyways, that's a cool little tool and it's free. So anyways, I hope this might have been at least a little bit helpful. And if you want to know more about these tools, I'll include the link below to the blog post. But anyways, how about you? Have you ever thought about getting into YouTube? Have you tried it? I've been into an in and off for an insanely long time. I've grown a couple channels too, and one channel I lost because a girl stole my computer. That was a long time ago. But anyways, this video is getting kind of long. So anyways, I hope I wish you the best, and you have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.